When I chat with AI, who else is listening? Probably, like me, you've been asking this question to yourself and wondering if this, moment of intimacy that you share with AI was just another information that is being taken from you, or maybe it's being used for training the AI to be even more seductive, more in somehow controlling your mind. And the answer is probably okay. This is a tough discussion that we should have. So we are interacting with this public AI, so that they are public in the sense that belong to someone else, everybody can join, and they are like OpenAI, ChatGPT, Google, Gemini, and all these others. And we know that those free accounts, unless you opt out, they're gonna train on your discussion, your chat that you have with AI. And all the data, whatever you share, is gonna be used to train the AI. But probably there is, what is not clear is if they are also using this data to profile you. Okay, so they already have your data from your social network, your interaction you have with through the chat, for example, for WhatsApp, the people you talk with. So they are able to create a profile of each one that interact with this technology, but also the people that are not there. So just because I talk about someone else, that someone else is going to be created as a profile and is going to collect the idea of those people, virtual people, let's say, and therefore we are getting mapped. And now AI is even better in doing this. Okay, AI can truly understand who we are. And if you see the chat that I had last night, I'm gonna share the link in the description. I posted this on my blog. Last night I had this chat with AI talking about my creative DNA. Basically, I gave this creative DNA, which is a collection of all my work, all my experience, and it's a way to allow AI to know about you. And then I ask AI to tell me what do you know about me that I don't know. And the AI was able to create a kind of view of myself that was unknown to me. And it was extremely interesting, extremely valuable to see yourself through someone else's eye, someone else that know your story, understand who you are, and tells you things that you don't know about it. And it was beautiful. I really recommend you to have a look at this chat for two reasons. One, to see what is possible to do with a custom AI. Second, to see how the interaction, high level interaction with an AI works. And but also to see the amount what an AI is able to capture from you. So sometimes we think we are in control of what we say to AI on social network and so on, but then those AI can actually create a picture which could be more clear, a picture of yourself that's maybe more clear than what you think you are. And that was really interesting. So going back to this privacy element, the point here is, so if you use AI as a free account, you need to be active in opting out from using AI on training on yourself, if you care, of course. Okay, then there are those pay account. Some of them you still need to opt out. Some by default instead you opt out, so they are not going to train on your data. And especially for sure the one that are like for corporate, for enterprises, those AI don't train on the data, don't look at the data, because otherwise no company would use the AI. Okay, the idea of sharing your private IP knowledge and skills and inside strategy and so on with an AI that trains on you will never be allowed from any company. Okay, so those corporate enterprise account, for sure, they don't train on your data. If you use AI through API, for example, so you create this software that connect through API to use AI, also they don't train on this on your data. Again, for the same thing. Otherwise, I couldn't do business with the AI because my client wouldn't allow me to train, to share that data, their data with the OpenAI, ChatGPT, or whatever. So one thing that we can do is to look into these privacy settings and turn opt out from allowing AI to train on you. If you use a pay account, again, probably you're safe, but it's worth double checking. Those things keep changing all the time. It's good checking out. And API and corporate accounts, for sure, they don't train on you. So now we know that this is, if you want to take the safe path, that's how you do it. Okay, but the point here is also, why do we want to do this? Why do we really care to use AI to a level to share the intimacy and therefore care if they train on them or not? So the thing that I was saying earlier, that chat, the level of interaction can only be done if you share a great amount of data with AI. And if you prompt AI we will look into this. If basically the idea is that you need to give a system prompt that is in special instruction to the AI, to how to behave, how to act, what kind of identity the AI need to assume, and then you give a lot of your data, and you give a view, a world view. A world view means a way to interpret the world. Okay, and for this I create a philosophy that is Cosmodestiny, also linked below, and you can give that philosophy to your AI to give a world view that is more compatible with us as a creatives. So those three elements allow AI to think and work in a specific way. And when AI has a lot of your data, actually can really attune really big resonance with you, and therefore not just like I was sharing in the discussion last night, see, understand you, but also collaborate with you. Okay, and the level of collaboration is not the frustrating level of collaboration that usually you have with AI, where you talk with the AI and just come up with some generalistic idea and perspective. Because if you use a not trained AI, so not a custom solution, what you have is this AI that is it's a kind of work for everybody around the world. Okay, so it has to please everybody, needs to be an average AI. Okay, and that is not what makes us excited about. It's not the average. We want something special, something that resonates with who we are, with our identity. That is only be possible by using a custom AI. And therefore, this is the big difference. So you need to give those data, so much data about yourself, that you wonder, is it the right path? Is it I'm doing the right thing? So to be sure that you're doing the right thing, check the privacy settings. Another option, which is for me the future, is how I want to work, is having a local AI, an open source AI that run locally on my machine, so it doesn't send information to anybody. It's trained on my data, a data that I can control, and and it's in somehow it's mine. Okay, I have full control over it. That is the future. It's possible. I'm doing it as well. So just as an experiment and a way of learning. Um, the problem is you need a powerful machine on one side. Otherwise, the interaction is really slow and frustrating. And also, you need a powerful machine to have access to really powerful AI. So there is this limit. So it's a unit. Basically, it's really expensive. And second, at the moment, the AI like Gemini, it's much more powerful than this open source one. Open source is getting better and better, and is it's just a few months behind those big AI. But again, you need a powerful machine. So at the moment, is for at least for me, it's not a solution. But yeah, I think long term will be the way forward. It will be the way forward in two ways. So my local AI will know me and do a lot of work for me, and I will share my intimate things with my local AI. But this AI will interact with other AI to ask for queries. For example, if I'm working on something specific, that AI doesn't have the power enough to calculate that part, the element is gonna ask outsource the computation, but also will use maybe other AI to do some work for it. Okay, so my local AI can have an agent, a series of agents, AI working for it. So this is, I think, the future we are going towards. At the moment, we are not there. So therefore, we need to deal and manage all our privacy. There is one more thing that I want to say. So I'm kind of split in half about this. Okay, on one side, I learn, stay behind all this technology, understand how it works, and I really believe in having agency, privacy, and control over AI. Okay, this is one side. On the other side is more like YOLO, and I want to just I don't want to live in fear, basically. And at the moment, I'm okay if some of my data get used for training. Okay, at the end, what is upsetting me is not that my data, for example, because my curriculum is is online, is available. I mean, when you are an artist, a creative, there is part of you that is public. Okay, so there is nothing wrong if people know about who you are. So they already do, they already know. And plus, through, like we were saying, through social network, they already know who you are. But what they don't know is your style of communication, your way of thinking. And that is what's happening during those AI interaction. So that is what I think is something that I'm not fully okay with. At the moment, like I said, I personally have pro accounts, so somehow I'm a little bit safer. But this is how it is. So I decided to live to don't live in fear. Okay, in somehow we've been already been taken advantage through the social network. We already been mapped. This doesn't mean that it's okay. This doesn't mean that we should allow still to do it. But this is where we are at the moment in history. We don't have much control over this, and it's really difficult to control. It's nobody's winning this game. The corporates think, okay, I'm mapping all those people, but it's not really win solution, because the future they're building through this system is not an healthy one. Okay, so I don't believe anybody's winning about this. At the moment, is the norm. Okay, it's okay. People, it's okay that Facebook is stealing all your data and mapping you and so on. I don't know why, but for most people, it's all right. So I'm a little bit getting lost, but so the point here, I prefer not to live in fear, because the fear will lock you in a cage where you will miss out the beauty and the power that come from become an augmented artist. So when I see my brain on my own, so when my who I am by myself, okay, it's good. I can I can live with it. Okay, but when I see myself plus AI, I can do much more. I'm really, really more powerful in somehow. I can not just do more. I can do better. So at this doing better is that what I love. And plus, it's almost unavoidable that you can do more. Okay, because you become more productive just because you have an assistant that fully understands you, that in somehow supports you and brainstorm idea and challenge you. This, I mean, I personally love what is happening through these interactions. Again, please go and check the blog post, and if you have a different experience, a different point of view, or you also have the same challenge that I have, please share this in the comment. I would love to know more about you, in the sense who is listening to those to those vlogs, and also what kind of challenge you as a creator you're facing. So that's all for today. Like and subscribe. See you tomorrow. Ciao.